For this class, you'll need 2 blocks. When you're ready, come to a seated meditation posture, cross-legged, with the heart stacked over the hips and the head over the heart. We'll begin by taking the deepest breath yet that you've taken today, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth, just letting the breath become deeper here. Each breath getting deeper and deeper than the next. Today's practice will focus on grounding, moving through poses that help us feel centered and calm, helping to reduce stress and worry, and helping to move through fear and anxiety in a more mindful way. One of the side effects of having a yoga practice and becoming more aware of your thoughts is that you can begin to notice that there are some thought patterns that aren't really serving you, that are uncomfortable, that are rooted in fear or anxiety. And so today's class will explore ways that we can start to unwind these thoughts and have tools to know how to handle them when they arise. One accessible way to help reduce fear, stress, or anxiety when those thoughts do arise is just by breathing deeper. So as we continue to sit in this pose, continue to do just that. Filling up deeper through the inhale and slowing the exhale way, way down as you let it out nice and easy. Fully focused on when you inhale, feeling yourself fill up, your heart lift, and feeling the exhale as you slowly release and let it go. Let the breath just become progressively deeper as you go. Place the hands off to the sides of the hips. With your next inhale, raise the arms up and overhead. Interlace your hands, flip your palms up towards the sky. Reach tall through your spine. And then with an exhale, round the spine back behind you as you send the arms forward. Stretch through your upper back. Inhale, reach upward with the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, place the hands on top of the head. Inhale, reach with the arms. Exhale, round the spine, hands come forward in front of you. Inhale, reach, grow tall. Exhale, hands to the top of the head. Inhale, reach with the palms, and then exhale, side stretch to the right, reaching the arms to the right side of your mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach to the left, staying firmly rooted through both sit bones. Inhale, come through center, release the hands, and then circle the wrists all the way down to the bottom of the mat. Reach for your block, a pillow, or a support. Place it in front of you. And then with your next exhale, round forward over your support, resting the forehead on the block or the blanket, and coming down to your forearms. Begin to deepen your breath, and just notice the place in your body that you feel this stretch most intensely. Inhale to rise. Gently switch out the placement of the legs. And then when you're ready, exhale, fold forward again. Maybe noticing if one side feels a little different than the other. And once again, just letting yourself drop into sensation. A great way that we can refocus the mind away from fear or anxiety is by focusing on what's happening in the present moment. When having an anxious thought or a fearful thought, you can begin to notice how it feels to have your feet firmly planted on the ground. How it feels when you're in a yoga pose and that gentle pressure on your third eye as you rest the weight of your head onto a block or a blanket. Inhale to rise, set your block off to the front of your mat. Come through tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. With an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine and tuck your tailbone, moving through cat-cow. Continue to move with your breath. You may choose to make this movement a bit more fluid and flowy. Maybe finding a forward and back rocking motion. Give yourself time here to move really slowly and gently, feeling in through each vertebra along the length of your spine. Begin to notice the grip of the mat underneath your fingertips and the way your clothing feels as it brushes up against your skin. Walk the fingertips forward, curl toes under, and lift your hips high for downward facing dog. Your gaze is right at your toes, and we send the heart towards the tops of the thighs, reaching long through your arms. You may choose to pedal out your feet here, sending one heel and then the other towards the mat. Maybe it feels nice to come high onto the toes and then bend the knees deeply as you sink your heels. With your next inhale, send the gaze to the top of your mat and then step both feet forward for forward fold. Prop up your blocks or another support to rest your forehead on. And then let the arms hang as you really give your weight to gravity. Begin to deepen your breath and feel into where you feel is most intensely in your body. Placing your awareness on any sensation you may feel through the backs of your legs. And maybe becoming aware of the entire length of your spine, from your tailbone all the way down to the base of your neck. With an inhale, we rise, halfway lift, flat back, straight legs. Exhale, fold, set your blocks off to the side. Plant the hands and step back, plank pose. Exhale, down halfway. Flip the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, gaze right towards the toes. Take a deep breath here, reset. Walk the hands and back towards the feet. Heel to the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Toes point out, heels point in. Hands come to your heart as you deep bend into a squat from Malasana. Press the outsides of the elbows into the insides of the knees to deepen the stretch. Always an option to sit on a block here if you feel like you have too much tightness or intensity to lower the hips further down towards the floor. Inhale, rise, Tadasana, heel toe the feet together. Exhale, hands at the heart center, thumbs up against the breastbone. In Jali Mudra, prayer hands, taking this moment to connect back to yourself, back to your heart and your breath, your center. Release the hands and transition into tree pose, shifting the weight into your left foot. Take your right foot up either to the calf or into the upper inner thigh. Hands at the heart is the first level of challenge. If you'd like to challenge yourself deeper, raise the arms up towards the sky. One step further, lift your gaze towards the sky. If you still feel steady and balanced, you may play around with closing your eyes. Hands come to heart center. We take a big step forward with the right foot, coming into crescent lunge. Plant the left hand, inhale, right arm high, revolved lunge. Lower down onto the back knee and reverse low lunge by taking the right hand, the left thigh, left arm up and overhead as the gaze drops to right shoulder. Curl the back toes under and rise for high crescent lunge, keeping the twist in the arms. And then with an inhale, rotate through warrior two, cartwheeling the arms. Back foot is in line with the back edge of your mat. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse. Right arm up and overhead. Inhale, side angle pose. Exhale, hold. Option to reach around the back for a bind by taking the right arm under the right thigh and left arm behind you. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, right bicep alongside the ear. With the front leg straight, right arm comes alongside the calf, left arm up and overhead. Option for a block in that right hand to create lift in the heart and the chest. Set the block off to the side, hands frame front foot, step back plank pose. Exhale down halfway chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Taking a deep breath here. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Come up halfway, lift, interlace the hands at the base of the spine. And then exhale, forward folds, and the arms up towards the top of your space, stretching through your shoulders. Give yourself time here to breathe deeply and find this feeling of enjoyment, enjoying this deep stretch and enjoying your breath. Gently release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, straight legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Tadasana, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, thumbs up against the breastbone. Take a couple deep breaths here, giving yourself a moment to draw back in. Coming into the present moment, feeling your weight firmly rooted into the ground beneath you. Shift the weight into the right foot. Left foot comes into tree pose. Hands at the heart or reaching up towards the sky. If you'd like to challenge yourself deeper, lift the gaze up towards the ceiling, or maybe close your eyes. Exhale, hands heart center. Take one big step forward with the left foot. Transitioning into crescent lunge, drop the right hand on the inside of the left foot, left arm up and overhead. Revolved lunge. Reverse low lunge, left hand to the right thigh, right arm up and overhead, and the gaze drops to the left shoulder. Curl the back toes under and rise, high crescent lunge, keeping the arms parallel and a twist in the upper body. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Spiral out into the ball of the back foot. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Option to take the right arm behind the back for a bind. Inhale, forward, side angle pose. Option for a bind here by taking the left arm under the left thigh and right arm reaches behind your back, maybe clasping the hands. Straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Reach the arms forward as you keep that front leg straight. And then when ready, tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12. Maybe the left hand finds a block. Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Hands frame the front foot, step back, plank pose. Exhale, down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, gaze right at the toes. Taking a deep cleansing breath here, reset. And then exhale, drop back to the knees, toes to touch, child's pose. Forehead comes right down to the mat. Begin to breathe just a little deeper, maybe so much so that you feel the back of your rib cage expand as your heart melts further down towards the floor. You may choose to focus on that light pressure of the weight of the head on the third eye as you press the weight of your head in towards the mat. Gently feeling this deep connection with the ground beneath you and how it supports your weight. Inhale, come forward onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Feet go long behind you. Press the hands and the forearms into the mat, so much so that the shoulders gently peel away from the ears as you draw your heart through the pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. Take the right leg out to the side for asymmetrical frog pose with a 90-degree angle in your right leg. Take the left arm under the right, opening up as you roll onto your back into a twist. The right leg is over to the left side of your mat now, and the gaze reaches over towards the right, deepening the twist through your heart and your shoulders. Come back to lying on your belly. Starting back into Sphinx pose, take your left knee to that 90-degree angle out to the left side of your mat for asymmetrical frog pose. Tuck the right arm under the left and open up into your twist. Gaze falls over to the left side of your mat. Left knee is high into the chest. Roll all the way out onto the back, and then send the feet forward in front of you. Reaching for your block, set the block in between your legs. Preparing for a seated forward fold, inhale, and then exhale, fold over the legs, dropping the forehead down towards your block. The hands might reach for the outsides of the feet. Maybe they come to the ankles, or just to the backs of the knees. Option here also for peace fingers wrapped around the big toes. See if there's any way that you can give your weight a little bit more freely towards gravity, melting a bit deeper into the pose. Inhale, slowly rise, sending the block off to the side. Make your way back to a comfortable seated meditation posture, maybe with the legs crossed or kneeling, whatever is most comfortable to you. Begin to connect back to that gentle rise and fall in your chest as you breathe. Maybe deepening the breath just a little bit here. Thoughts of fear, stress, and worry are so painful, but they also prevent you from creating the life you want, following your dreams, and really just make it harder to see the beauty in everyday life. In my own life, facing my fears, breathing deeper in challenging times, creating space to process, and then ultimately letting go of attachment to outcome have created so much peace in my life. Finding trust in the process, that you are exactly where you're meant to be, can be really helpful when worried about future events and outcomes. Take a moment just to bring to mind maybe a fear or worry that you find yourself battling with often. Maybe a feeling that you're ready to let go of or release. And just hold that in your heart center in a really loving way without shame or embarrassment. Just knowing in your heart that this fear, stress, or worry is really just your mind's way of looking out for you, taking care of you. Take a moment to thank this thought pattern, and then gently open up to the idea of letting it go and releasing it as you listen and receive the medicine of this song. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra or prayer at your heart. And just take a couple deep breaths here. Offering a bit of gratitude for the practice, for this moment spent together virtually. Namaste.